Hi guys, hey, it's Angie with Feisty Butterfly Tarot, and today we are doing a sneak peek at the month of December, just a quick look week by week, and this is for the sign of Taurus. Whoa, these cards are tricky to shuffle. We'll give them one more shuffle. They're big and kind of stiff. They're thicker cardstock, and I'm still getting used to them. But they're gorgeous. The coloring is gorgeous on here, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. All right, so week 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's take a look at what we got here. All right, so it looks like in week 1 you're leaving rougher waters and heading to the smooth. This is a card of taking your, I want to say take your goods and run, but it's not even such as goods of material stuff. This is taking the lessons and moving forward. The swords are all about communication, knowledge, learning. It's the air element. This is taking the knowledge you've gained from whatever has been happening and moving forward in life, doing what needs done. This is journeying. It could be travel for some of you in a literal sense. It's often a journey of the mind where you're just kind of shifting your view and taking new lessons forward. This is the Ace of Swords. It's in reverse. Maybe something isn't quite as clear as it needs to be. I tend to not read reverses, but this is all about truth. It's the sort of truth. It's clarity. It's about absolute knowing. This could be the reason that you are leaving, and maybe sometimes you're going to question that just a little bit, but it's a known truth. It's a known thing for you. So we're going to leave that as it is. Just be aware to not have doubt. Be clear. The doubts are going to lead to this feeling of lack, this feeling of poverty, impoverishment. It could be that literally things are tight for you this Christmas. It could be that you do feel very out in the cold. Be aware that there is community close. Seek that out. If you're going to choose to be separate and choose to feel separate, make sure that's a choice that you're making conscientiously and not just a feeling of emotional overload or burnout. Make sure you're choosing whether you want to be inside or outside, and realize that even if you are feeling a little separate and outside, there are people willing to help and those around you close by. This is the Ten of Wands, the burden, almost at the end of things. Reverse would suggest that this is just too heavy for you to carry and you can't do it. I don't generally read reverses, like I said before. This is having the strength to move forward and the end is in sight. Okay, hi guys, sorry about that. That was my phone. I thought that was turned off, but we'll see what we can do. We were talking about this burden being a little bit more than you could bear, or the feeling like it was. Now, this card is originally set, and you see the man is traveling towards the house. The house is in sight. He's got all of this that he's carrying, but there's a determination in his step. He may feel a little overwhelmed, but he is going to plow right through and do it. He's going to get the job done. So things will come to an end. This inspiration and this overload and all of this fiery energy is still going to be there, and it's going to be able to have you carry through that task that you need to do. So we're going to take a little bit of clarification by the Ciro or Cero Marchetti deck, and this is Gilded Tarot. So we're going to take a look at that. I'll give this one more shuffle, and we'll see if we can clarify some of this. All right. So okay, as I said before, most times I don't read in reverse, and this reading, that was my intention set, so this is how we're going to do it. All right. Hopefully you can see that well. All right, so we are now at week 1 again. Week 1, this is the moving forward. This is the time for solitude, knowledge, inspiration. And also a time where you are taking your thoughts, you are taking what's clear to you and actually exiting, like exit stage left, so they say. This is the swords, this is what you're taking. There's 5 of them there. There's 5 here and 2 left behind. You're having to separate. You might not even feel like this is a good thing. Sometimes people portray this as the thief card, or sometimes even a card of betrayal. It also is a card of protection. This guy has a reason for doing what he's doing. These bigger thoughts, these bigger swords that he's leaving behind, they aren't his. So he's taking what is his. If this is something you've contributed to a lot intellectually, or a lot of communication has been happening and you know that you need to take the lessons and move forward, then that's what you need to do. This comes after soul searching. This isn't a card of mistaking anything. You've done some soul searching. You've thought about this on your own for a while and you know what you need to do. In the second week where this was reversed and perhaps indicating a little bit of doubt and lack of clarity, it still is what you need to do, and you're fully aware of it. Judgment is calling. There is a need for you to come into your own authentically, to be raised again in a healthier, higher way, to be in your highest self. That need is there and you're very clear about it. You have the King of Wands there. The King of Wands is about fiery inspiration and ruling over passionate ideas, work, charismatic. This is a guy that's excited about things and gets a lot of people to follow with his idea. The masculine force, creating order in the fire, creating movement, creating new projects, and taking a leadership role in what's going on. And this is what you're going to be coming up and into. So you have to first initially take that lead step for yourself. Now this is interesting. In this period of the month where you're feeling this lack, there's also a lesson of justice. These two are interesting cards. They so are parallel to each other, and you can see it easily in this deck. You have justice and the sword of truth. You have two things trying to be balanced, and she's blindfolded. Now, if you were to see it in this version, she wouldn't have the blindfold on. She'd be looking at it really objectively, truthfully, and trying to find reason in there. And then the Two of Swords here is about a stalemate or a crossroads, and this is often the stalemate and it's the blindfold. But this is asking you to take that blindfold off and really look at it and find what's the justice, find what's the fair balance, and understand the karmic lesson that's here for you. And then choose the one and keep moving forward. So there is a choice to be made. There is forward momentum that will have to happen. Here we're seeing the Ten of Wands in that fourth week where it feels really overwhelming, a little bit overloaded. But you have the World here, and she's standing tall, she's standing strong. She's got the world supporting her. This end of the cycle, whatever this is, this leaving, is clearly done. Something has completed, and you're able to move forward. And you see the Queen of Cups actually looking forward. She's looking forward. She's got emotional lessons that she's acquired. Lessons here that weren't always necessarily easy, but she's reflecting on them. She's still standing. She's doing well. This is the still standing and keep going forward. She's gained from this challenge of this month and this recent period of time. She's grown. She's expanded. She's able to reign and rule. This leader, this masculine drive, pushing energy, is also a leader energy here, and it's more of the feminine element. There's a balancing that's happened with justice and with this karmic lesson. There's perhaps a softening in the learning here. So that's what's going on in these 4 weeks. And I thought we'd take a look at an oracle deck just to help you get kind of a post-it note from the universe and help you remember the read. I like having the oracle cards at the end, just kind of as a heads up and a reminder, and maybe you'll remember something that otherwise might have been forgotten. So Magical Times by Jody Bergsma. And these are empowerment oracle cards, very positive energies, things to think about. So we'll just give these a shuffle, and we'll take two. And we'll take one for the first half of the month and one for the second half of the month. We'll see what's what. Oh, okay. Dignity and faith. So it looks like this leaving, this isn't going to be skullduggery here. This is what's rightfully yours. This leaving is right and true. It's not, there isn't any sneaky peek going on here. This is right. This is right. Often this is the sneaky thief, but this isn't. In this one, absolutely not. It's the necessary. So dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. What a beautiful card. That's gorgeous. Okay. Then the faith card. This is as you're moving forward in the second half of the month. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. And this is just gorgeous too. So these are the things to remember in making your choices and in carrying through this kind of difficult month. Hopefully that is helpful for you and that things go well for you. Give me a comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend. Come see me again. I'm going to do a week by week as we go through the month. So maybe some of these things will be a little more clear for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and come see me again. We'll get a little more in depth. All right, take care. Bye, guys.